So we're processing rabbits today, and I wanted to show you how we do that. Rabbits are a great source of meat that isn't often thought about on the homestead. They're good for a lot of reasons. It's very lean meat, so as we see, society drifting away from being unhealthy, rabbits are a great way for lean protein. It's often called the other white meat when we think about chicken being the staple. But we're gonna go ahead and process this one. This is one of our California, New Zealand mixed rabbits that we breed for meat. And I know a lot of people that eat rabbits, and a lot of people that are taking their dogs off a complete raw diet using rabbit meat supplementation for protein. So it's just an incredible animal. We're really thankful to have them here, and we're really thankful for the sacrifice that they give us and putting the meat, the high quality meat on our table. So we're going to show you how to process it with cervical dislocation, and that's just essentially snapping the neck. We do that because it is the fastest, it's efficient, it severs that brain-body connection very quickly, and it's similar to what you would see in a properly functioning snare trap. This is the hopper popper. It's a pretty great way for processing rabbits efficiently and keeping them as calm as possible as we can do it. So we just put the head inside this loop, and hopefully this will go calmly. Put the head inside the loop, and that isolates the head. We grab the back feet and give it a pop, and you see how that head is severed from the brainstem. You can see, and you know, because those eyes are like there's nothing there, man. So it goes from the hopper popper to this holder. We're gonna see a little bit of it moving around. That's just the connection of the muscles, but it's not feeling anything. There's no tension. So I take the knife, slit its throat. This is to bleed it. We don't really want that blood collecting inside the animal. So we bleed it out, and as it's bleeding out, I'll come up to the top, make two quick slits here to expose the skin, or to expose the flesh. Come down into the V, and now we can kind of begin to stick our fingers around the back and see what's going on in here. Come back to the back, rip the hair down. Rip the hair down on the other side. And you shouldn't really need a knife for this. Like, it just kind of does its own thing. Around the tail, keeping the anus like right there. So now when I pull down, the hide just comes off the top. Keep pulling, the head should stay in there. Here's the front feet, those come out. Take my scissors, cut right through them. And this is the second one I've done today, so I'm not quite in the flow yet, but there really is like hand positioning that makes this go well. What I should have done is pulled both legs out before I reach back to the shears, but whatever. Cool. So the feet, the hide, and the head, maybe we can get that all to come together. I like to save the head because every animal that I know of has enough brain matter inside it to tan its own hide. So if you're talking about brain tanning, buckskin, we can also do that with rabbit skin. So I'll save that for a class coming up. So now we just have the flesh, and we need to get inside to see where the organs are, because we don't want to eat the organs. That's what's going to make us sick. So I take my finger on the back side of the knife and just make a little cut into the cavity there where all the guts are going to be. Reach in, try not to pierce any of the organs. I'm just ripping through like the fascia, the flesh, the muscle, and now there's the organs inside. But you'll see this digestive tract. We don't want to pop that really so much inside the animal. So we reach down, and with like one nice scoop, that all should come out. There's some kidney action, more digestive tract. There we go. So now to get the last little bit of the digestive tract out, I like to stick it back that way. Some people will take their shears, cut that bone there. That makes it easy for all the guts to come out without effectively tainting the meat. Come back with the knife, cut it out. Now I'm keeping all this fat because ounces equal pounds and pounds equal profit if we're selling this for meat to the public. But again, these are just for personal consumption, so we're not going through all that inspection process. I'm going to eat these later, probably this week. So again, now we look down and we can see there's the lungs and the heart. We break through that area, rip out that, and maybe the heart will still be beating. Just doing the last little bit to clean out anything that's in there. Looks good to me. Now we can break the feet off. Come back with our shears. Now we'll take it, hose it off, and then we'll put it into an ice bath until we're all done. So I'm calling the meat man to talk about steaks and what cuts we're going to get on the cow we dropped off last week.
Calling Triad Meat Custom Process. We are open Monday through Friday.
Dude, they're busy as fuck, man. Like if I had about 5 cows a day to kill, would I be answering the phone for anybody? No, I wouldn't do that.
Say something funny.
What?
Like, not something that comes off douchey. Like, come on, man, answer. I want my cow.
No.
Okay, never.
It's just hanging in the freezer, man, chilling. It's okay.
So your cow is chilling.
Yeah. So when they kill it, they'll hang it, and it ages and like takes on a better taste, and then you get it. So it's just hanging in the freezer now. They're waiting on me. Like Rocky punching the cow. Like this is like, hopefully a dude is not punching my cow. I don't think that's USDA inspected quality, but like someone could be. That's what we're getting at. Someone, Rocky Balboa could be right now. A young Rocky Balboa could be training in Madison, punching that cow. He's gonna drive the lawnmower right back up through here. Watch. No, go away. Don't stop. Now that we got a second to ourselves, we can talk about getting into survival for $100. Inflation's a killer right now, but with $100, you can get in and be really well equipped for a lot of exploring outside. The first thing you need is a good knife. We sell these in our stores. These are Moras. If you were watching our YouTube channel, you just saw me kill some rabbits with this one. So you're gonna need a knife that cuts up your cordage, gets your fires together, your tender bundles, allows you to process meat, does a whole lot of things. But a more efficient version of the knife is the saw. So we like to have a saw with us as well. Both of these are really cheap. This is a Baco Laplander and a Mora Companion. You can be in both of these for like less than $40 probably together. We sell a really nice Mora knife. It's a little bit different than this one, but like $12 on our website. Something else you're gonna need, you can get at pretty much any convenience store. That's a lighter. And that's for making your fires, keeping you warm. Do you really need all this? Not really, but this is gonna make you a whole lot happier if you actually do get into a survival situation while you're exploring. The next thing on the list is a canteen. You can boil your water, you can do a lot of other stuff with it, but I like to reserve it strictly for water. This is a clean canteen variety, and notice it's a wide mouth. That's really good for like making stews and stuff inside. The last thing that I really like, or the second to last thing, is carrying some extra rope with you. You see a lot of people with those survival bracelets, actually, they're like the survival bracelets, but this is more of like a lanyard that you can pull these apart and have some rope with you wherever you go. So if you wanted to carry your canteen on something like that, you could have it built in together. Still well under $100. The last thing is a tarp. If you need to build a shelter, collect some leaves to build a more permanent shelter, get out of the rain. There's so many uses for a tarp. You can get a buy with a whole lot less than this. We teach that in our courses, but if you're looking just to have a little bit of extra security and peace of mind when you go into the woods, here's some gear that's really worthwhile. But of course, we know that gear is nothing without knowledge, so I'd like to take this moment to invite you to download our survival manual. You'll get all of this on our website even with all this gear, you're still less than $100. So there's really no reason not to be prepared with the knowledge and with the gear. With that, you're pretty much set.